Now then, so back to normal after yesterday. Still, yeah, I'm not going to apologise for it. Like somebody said, some days people have good days, some people have bad days. We'll see how everything pans out over the next few months. Anyway, I want to talk about cameras because I've done some filming today, did some filming yesterday for my hobby channel and for somebody else as well. So I'm editing some other people's videos as well. And I thought I'd go through the cameras that I'm learning with at the moment. So I started off with this. This is the G7. I have a couple of these, one of them currently for sale, with the 25mm prime lens on it. This is just a workhorse. Even today, this gets some really good footage with the right light. It's not great in low light, but I love this. It's super small, it's super light, and it's kind of what I got the fundamentals of what I'm trying to do from, and made me kind of fall in love with Micro Four Thirds. It's just a reasonable size, reasonable weight, and a good all-round workhorse. So from there, I upgraded to this. Now I've got a cage on it at the moment, so it looks a little bit bigger than it is. This is my G5. This is kind of the big brother to the G7. Sorry, this is the GH5, not the G5. This is the GH5. So again, another video-centric camera, and this is kind of what's really got me into it properly, and saw the majority of the YouTube videos I was putting out done on this with a couple of different lenses. This was my first Leica lens, and I absolutely love this camera. It's not getting too long in the tooth now. You can still get some impeccable results from this, but it does have some quirks. It's a bit of a bigger size, and I think I moved on from the G7 to the GH5 a little bit too fast with hindsight, and I didn't really upskill myself enough to deserve this camera. I threw money at a problem, and it wasn't this that was the issue. It was this. I didn't have the understanding at the time, and I've spent 5 years kind of messing with this now, doing bits and pieces on YouTube, and it kind of really got me to where I am now. And that's what I needed to do. I needed to understand the fundamentals, and that's what part of this, well, that's what the point of this series was, to learn about this camera that I'm using now. So this is the second one of these I've had. This is the DJI Pocket 3. I had a Pocket 2 previously, and I absolutely love this camera. But again, with the 2, I didn't utilize it. I didn't really understand as much what I was doing, and I didn't have a reason for it. I just, it was gas, it was gear acquisition syndrome. And again, I didn't have that fundamental understanding. But yeah, I've moved on a little bit from there now, and I'm starting to slowly get better, having the lighting set up how I wanted it. Not in this video, that's not what this is about, but I've got everything set up for when the main light goes out for what I'm working on now. And then finally, this is the new camera, my everyday Jesus camera at the moment. This is the G9 Mark II. I've got a half cage on here with an SSD and the Leica 12-60 lens on there. Now what we've managed to do with this so far, it's nuts. It's such a good camera. I'm learning more and more every day about it. I'm still not 100%. There's things that I'm really finding are a little bit quirky, but that's a me problem because I'm not overly familiar with this yet. It's very much an evolution of the GH5, more so than the GH6, I would say, but what I've managed to learn so far from this has just really thrown me forwards. So far, I can't tell you. It was an unsafe option for me. It's pretty much the step before I move into full frame, but that's not going to be for a long while yet. I think there's still life in MFT. I've got a good collection of lenses now, so I think I've got 3 Leica lenses, and just comparatively to the other lenses that I've got, the difference in the quality is huge. I mean, it's noticeable even if you're not into that space as much. It's absolutely balmy. So that's where I am at the moment. Hopefully, if you watch any of my hobby videos, the next upcoming videos will see a shift towards a little bit higher quality, a little bit more authentic hobby content rather than just tutorials of me doing stuff. Hopefully a little bit more fun stuff that I'm doing, and it won't feel like a chore. Like I said before, I'm trying to have that space to be something fun where I'm sharing my hobby with other people rather than just doing tutorials for the sake of doing tutorials. I have no ambition to be a hobby YouTuber or anything like that. And hopefully, as I progress with this, I'll be able to move forward with my Yorkshire Tales channel over summer and visit some interesting places and get some really nice footage as I'm kind of learning this camera, and hopefully introduce some folk that may have not seen some of the more interesting, beautiful places in and around Yorkshire to those places through the medium of YouTube and my own learning. Yeah, that's where we are today. I'm going to leave it there. It's Easter, so I'll probably go and watch the little and eat some more chocolate, have a nice time with the family, and I'm going to try do some more hobby stuff for now. So yeah, I hope this has been a little bit more insightful and a little bit more positive than yesterday's video. But you know, unless you have some negativity, you never really have the positivity, do you? It's a balance, and anybody that says otherwise is just lying. Yeah. All right. Have a good Zombie Jesus Day, and I will see you on the other side. Toodles.